Preseason's going pretty well. You know, we've had a couple of practices that were scarily disappointing, but overall we've been, you know, on an upward trend throughout. We've done a pretty good job of improving on specific things. So, you know, if we struggle with it on Tuesday, on Wednesday we focus and we get better at it. Now, obviously, what we have to do is be able to string a bunch of those different kinds of things together. But overall, it's been an upward trend. Energy's good, execution's good, effort's good, so we're moving in the right direction.
We're all excited to get back on the court after a long off season, and you know, everyone's competing. That's all you can ask.
The preseason's gone really well so far. It's definitely been tougher this year. We have higher expectations as a team, so we came in better shape, more focused. We have some days where it's not always great. We need to find a consistent effort, but it's been pretty good so far.
Some people that have really stood out in practice are two sophomore guards, Andy Kleinlein and Austin Pyatt. They've both come with high energy, and you can tell that they've gotten better during our offseason.
Franz has played very well in practice. He's much more mature this year than he was prior. He's always had the ability to hit shots, make passes, but he's shown a real willingness to focus on small details, getting back on defense, communicating switches, things like that. And he's scoring his points and making his plays more within the flow of things now, as opposed to just relying on talent. So he's been really good. Andy Kleinlein has been quite good as well. He looks really in control, really in charge. You know, he knows where guys are going to be. And Austin Pyatt has played very, very, very well.
We've definitely had some individual improvements over the offseason. I know Jock's gotten a lot bigger. Pat's improved his post-game tremendously. But I've been most impressed by the freshmen with their attitude. They've been really positive in taking the new system and the new changes from like high school to college pretty well. So I think they're going to be able to help us out a lot this year.
Last year's run in the ODAC tournament really helps our team moving forward this year, because we learned that we can win close games against tough opponents. So we really plan on implementing some of those things that we learned and the confidence that we gained to this year moving forward.
It'll significantly affect us. We have a big group of our players coming back, and we all know what it takes to make that run and play the same way every single day, no matter who it is. So we're just going to try to build on that, focus on the little things, and try to keep it going this year.
There's a level. A level of emotional maturity and mental focus that's required to win, and it's not easy to meet it, and it's quite easy to not, as a matter of fact. And so you can go out there at 60% commitment and focus and get beat and think you're giving 100%. Hopefully, and from talking to the guys, I think this is true, we saw very clearly, well, what a difference it makes if we commit to the details and we're focused and it's 100%. And what you hope is that you make that jump where you say, okay, well, you know, we're a much better team when we do that, so that's what we're going to do, as opposed to let's just kind of play at a level we're all comfortable with and hope for the best.
The biggest challenge for the Generals this year is implementing all the lessons that we learned during our ODAC run last year, and staying consistent on a day-to-day basis.
With such a long season, I think just maintaining focus, going game by game, and not just staying healthy, but you know, staying on the right track throughout the season is going to be important, because last year and in years past, we've kind of lost a game or two and gotten off track. So as long as we keep our goals in sight, I think we'll be fine.
Figuring out where points are going to come from. You know, losing Drew kind of gave you certainty, and you know, we have more guys playing at a higher level than we did last year. So maybe we'll get the points by spreading things around. But we don't have a, well, here's where we're going to go at this point.
The team's expectations are, quite frankly, to get better every day in practice and take what we write on the board and take it to the court. We felt we didn't do a great job of executing all the time last year, and that's one of the, I guess, one of our primary focuses moving forward.
I know my expectations are that, you know, we maximize our potential. And, you know, I think that what last year showed our guys is what you may think is your ceiling isn't always your ceiling. And you want to find whatever that ultimate ceiling is, and it's hard. You know, it's actually uncomfortable to play your best all the time. So hopefully we find within ourselves the willingness to be uncomfortable in terms of being 100% locked in, 100% focus, 100% effort all year long.